Hello viewers, I am Mr. Dilip Kumar Pal, stand before you with a topic, functions of executive. It is found in +3 second semester core paper number 4, which is comparative governments. But before I discuss functions of executive, I want to inform my viewers that my channel name is @Dilip Kumar Pal 9375. In this channel, political science videos of +2 first year and +2 second year are found both in English and Odia. And so far as +3 section is concerned, political science honors videos of +3 second semester core paper number 3 and 4 are found, which are on the basis of National Education Policy 2020, and from +3 third semester to 6th semester political science honors videos and ethics and values videos are found, and environmental studies videos of +3 first semester is found. I want to inform my viewers that any video you want on any topic, just write my name Dilip Kumar Pal and the name of the topic in Google or YouTube. You will get videos in English and Odia. Any video you will find in Odia, be sure its English version is also in the channel. And any video you will find in English, be sure its Odia version is also in the channel. Let us start. Functions of executive. In today's video, functions of executive part 1, I will discuss 4 functions of executive. One is administrative function of executive, number 2 legislative function of the executive, number 3 judicial function of the executive, and foreign relation and defense function of executive. In executive functions, in functions of executive part 2 video, which will come later on, I will discuss some more functions of executive. Let us start. Functions of executive part 1. In this functions of executive part 1 video, I will discuss 4 important functions of executive. Let us start. Executive is an organ of government. It has following categories of function. Government has 3 organs. One is executive, legislature and judiciary. So executive is an organ of government and it has following categories of functions. Number 1, administrative function. The first function of the executive is administrative functions. Under administrative functions of the executive, 4 important functions are included. Number 1, policy implementation. The first administrative function of the executive is policy implementation. A major administrative function of executive is to execute law and policies made by the legislature. The first administrative function of the executive is policy implementation. It means it is the function of executive to implement laws and policies made by the legislature. Number 2, administration of public affairs. Another administrative function of the executive is administration of public affairs. It manages and supervises public services and institutions associated with it. Another administrative function of the executive is that it manages and supervises public services. It maintains and supervises the public services, means services which are for people, and institutions associated with it. It manages and supervises public affairs and institutions which are associated with it. Number 3, another administrative function of the executive is public service delivery. It ensures that essential services like education, healthcare, etc. provided to all citizens. Another administrative function of the executive is public services delivery. It sees how essential functions like education and healthcare are provided to all citizens. Number 4, budget preparation and execution. Another administrative function of the executive is budget preparation and execution. It drafts budget and implement budget and financial plans. So another administrative function of the executive is that it drafts budget, execute budget and different type of financial plans. So we have discussed the first function of the executive is administrative function. Number 2, legislative function. The executive has some. We have discussed the administrative function of the executive. Now we discuss the legislative function of the executive. The executive has also legislative functions. Under it will include 4 important functions. Number 1, policy formulation. It prepares laws and policies of the country. The first legislative function of the executive is that it prepares laws and policies of the country. It prepares laws and policies of the country. It is the first legislative function of the executive. Second legislative function of the executive is veto power. It has power to exercise veto on legislative proposals in presidential system. Another legislative function of the executive is that it has power to exercise veto, means reject the legislative proposals. It is found in presidential system. Then ordinance making power. Another legislative function of the executive is ordinance making power. It issues ordinances and executive orders, especially in emergencies when the legislature is not in session. Another legislative function of the executive is that it issues ordinances and executive orders when the legislature is not in session. Now the last one, advisory role. It advises legislature on technical and administrative matters. Another legislative function of the executive is that it advises the legislature on technical and administrative matters. So we have discussed 2 important functions of the executive. One is the administrative function, other one is the legislative function. And number 3, judicial function. Another function of the executive is judicial function. Under the judicial function, there are 3 functions. Number 1, pardoning power. It grants pardon, reprieve or delay or temporarily suspend punishment. So an important judicial function of the executive is that it grants pardon to criminals or reprieve, means it can delay or temporarily suspend the punishment to the criminals. Number 2, enforce of law. It enforces laws of the legislature. Another judicial function of the executive is that it enforces laws of the legislature. Number 3, emergency power. Another judicial function of the executive is emergency power. It uses emergency power to maintain order in the country. Another judicial function of the executive is that it uses emergency power in order to maintain order in the country. Then we discuss foreign relations and defense power. Another function of the executive is foreign relations and defense power. Under foreign relations and defense power will include 2 important power of the executive. Number 1, conduct of foreign policy. Under foreign relations and defense power of the executive, the first important power of the executive in this context is conduct of foreign policy. It represents the country in international relations, negotiations and treaty. So foreign relations and defense function of the executive. Under it, the first important function of the executive is that it represents the country in international negotiations, international relations and treaties. Second, foreign relations and defense function of the executive is defense and security. It looks after national defense and defense forces. It looks after national defense and defense forces and security of the country. It looks after national defense, defense forces and security of the country. It declares war or peace in collaboration of legislature. It declares war or peace, it declares war as well as peace in the country in collaboration with the legislature. So in this video, functions of the executive part 1 video, I have discussed 4 important functions of the executive. In its part 2 video, I will discuss some more functions of the executive. So I request my viewers to subscribe the channel so new videos will come to you. But the most important thing is aware of your friends, those who are in plus 2 or plus 3 about this channel. So some students will be benefited. A little help to anybody, it is a symptom of a human being. Try to keep up. Thank you. Have a good day.